Men, do you find yourself struggling on a day-to-day, wondering what to do? Do you find that there is some sort of compelling force within you, something within you is telling you that there's something deeper that you got to get after? You're feeling lost, you're struggling, you're feeling stuck. But what is it? Hi, my name is Jesse, and this is the Valiant Lifestyle. And on my channel, I do the best absolutely possible to support men in their lowest moments. And what I find most helpful in these moments is having information, having support, and knowing that there's somebody out there like myself who is willing to share the bandwidth, afford some capacity, and just really hold space for men as they process these things. So today, I want to welcome you. If this is your first time, welcome. Welcome, my valiant man. Man meaning mastery, action, nobility. If this is you joining me for the first time, I want to welcome you. Thank you for being here. And I also want to invite you to subscribe. It's easy. Where my finger's waddling right here, there should be a subscribe button. I want you to subscribe to it, and I want you to hit all. And what all does is allows all my notifications, all my notifications, all my content to go directly to you without any restriction. If this is you joining me for the 208th time, oh my gosh, welcome back. So today I'm designing this episode on purpose. No purpose, no peace, and why men need direction. We do. We need direction in our life. Otherwise, we bring about the chaos. So what is this when I talk about purpose? Let's just break this down, my man. Purpose gives you something deeper to wake up for. It drives your day. It gives you motivation. It helps you get going. It helps you define what your life is, what it feels like. It's something sacred. And that's why it is so important to be involved and to be engaged. So what does it look like without this? I'm sure that many of you are out there experiencing some of the things that I used to experience. And in some cases, I still do. Rage being one of them. Rage being the part of myself that I felt like I wasn't needed, or I didn't get the emotional support from my dad. There were parts of my childhood where I felt like I missed out. He didn't give me enough, or wasn't acknowledged, didn't spend the quality time. I remember a really happy story where my dad went to my uncle's farm, got the farm tractor, hooked the wagon on it, and then took my brother and I out to the forest, his wood lot, cut some wood for our fire so that we'd have some for the winter. And that was fun because what it showed me was something of which I was meant to do in my adult manhood. I'm going to provide for my family. I was going to provide for my family, and also showed my brother that. But we also got to have fun with it too. It was really awesome to be able to have that memory. But there were moments where my dad, he had issues with his back. He had back surgery, and there were moments when we used to play street hockey where he could only maintain about 10 minutes before having to go inside and rest because his back hurt him. And those are moments that I used to resent a lot of, and now I understand what that was. But without purpose as a man, it's chaos. And we're chaotic. And what we do is we mask chaos. It becomes something of which we live in reaction mode. And the reaction mode is it's where we end up chasing the dopamine. We chase the sex. In my world, I chased the infidelity. That was my challenge. If I could have the next person, the next woman, I would do that. It was validation. And for many many men out there, it's scrolling. It's the doom scrolling, the continuous hustle, like the hustle every day that we go through that we don't even speak about as a man. But yeah, we got to do it because it's a grind and that's the way life is. No, it's not. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't got to be like that. It really, really doesn't. And it's not rooted in anything meaningful because there's no purpose behind it. The other thing is it creates burnout, emotional numbness. We numb ourselves out as men. Yeah, I'm looking at you because you know that I'm talking right to you. That was me. The emotional numbness, the connection to my body, soothing myself with overeating, consuming booze like beer. Or you know what? It became explosive anger. Yeah, rage. The explosive anger just coming out of nowhere, and you just feel this ball of hate. It was excruciating. It was just penetrating in moments where it was, how do I get rid of this? And what do I do? And what do I do with it? And not knowing how to turn it into anything tangible, it becomes chaotic. But it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be disguised as busyness. Yeah, everyday busyness. I'm busy and I have multiple things going on. And gee, I don't have time for that. Come on. That's chaotic. We're looking for our will, our well-being, our something. But we're disguising it as, yeah, I'm busy. I'm doing things. Notwithstanding, we have no idea where we're going with it. So what do? Again, a purpose gives us the will to wake up and have something to look forward to. It's something sacred. And for me, what I've forged is I belong to a men's group. I now have men that support not only my well-being and my ability to go about doing things that I want to do, but I've got two great mentor men coaches to do my business, to support me in my business. Healing circles for men, yes, they're important. Breath work, that's something that I'm doing that's new over the last 9 months. Sports clubs for men, pool clubs where you shoot pool. Those are all important. Why? Because it gives us an activity. It gives us a sense of belonging. Daily workout to get after, like a routine, your me time. Why is this important? Because you start to foster, you create what that meaning, that purpose can look like in your life. And without it, well, let's just say what it does first here, because I already talked about what it does without. But when you create some me time in your life every morning, this is what I do. Even on the mornings where I really just don't want to get up and do it, I feel so powerful after I've done it. What it does is it creates leadership in ourself. It creates a powerful template, a plan, an idea, and something of which to forge forward. It is a way to lead our own lives and our families. And leading creates needing. Leading creates needing. For us, it's something innate within us that we got to do. It creates needing. Leading creates needing, which creates the respect in a sense of, this is what I've created. These are my kids. This is my wife. This is my life. This is our house. This is what we do. That sense of belonging, that sense of this, when I create this, when I've created these wonderful things in my family, the feeling of what we have as a family, because home is a feeling, a house is a structure. I create home. And that, to me, is what I've created in safety cultures when I've run the safety program within that, because I've created a sense of belonging, a sense of community. insofar as you could taste it, you could bite it in the air. What that felt like. And what is that? It is the creation of love. I created love. I not only created love for others, but I led them to create it for themselves. And now they have an idea of what that can look like for them when they get older, when it comes to my kids, when it comes to my wife. Well, she's already older, but it's where she could lead her own life and things that she does. See, we're leading. This is what we're meant to do. We're meant to help carve the template. We're meant to lead it. And this is what you're meant to do. And I'm calling you to do that. I'm calling you to be even more powerful than you think you are right now. Because without purpose, you're chaos. Now, if this resonated with you today, which I trust it does for many of you, I would love to hear about it. So let's comment. Make as many comments as you can on this one. And for those of you that where you want to take some further action now that this pen comes down my neck, where you want to take some action and you really want to get something going in your life, let's work on it together, because sometimes it takes another man to know support you. I'm that guy. Go to thevaliantlifestyle.com and book your discovery call. And let's figure out how this is done. I will help you through this. All right. Thank you for watching, and let's do this.